What's happening?
Get ready for us. We're going live.
Bruh.
Fellas,
It's a chance of the 3.5.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, fellas.
What's going on?
Look at that, man.
What's up?
It's a chance of the 3.5 to be a fly on the wall. At the barber shop or gym in the bathroom stall. Or when he's on his way from hanging out or work.
Hello.
At the end of the day, do you ever just want to get into a huddle to listen rebuttal or just plain understand what's happening in the cave of a man? Yeah.
Speak on it.
3.5. Yeah.
All right.
Yo, that's Jackie Justice, right? She used to be famous.
Yo, miss, this is you again, sir.
She's a fighter.
That look like a fighter to you? I don't want to fight. I'm happy.
You happy scrubbing toilets? That fulfills its purpose?
I'm offering you a second chance. You gonna take it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. You used to be Jackie Justice. Still am.
Yeah, she still got something.
Welcome back.
This about to be the greatest story never told.
This is your shot.
You ain't know that now you know.
Show all of them
I wasn't welcome, I imposed.
the real
I put this inside her soul.
Jackie Justice.
This about to be the greatest story never told.
I am the biggest asset in the portfolio of the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Quiet, please.
The biggest asset in the portfolio of Philip Morris Tobacco Westinghouse.
Roll sound.
Let's do our show.
Pictures up.
I work side by side with my husband, who is genuinely impressed by me. And all I have to do to keep it is kill for 36 weeks in a row. You know, I did this show so Desi and I could be together.
Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the show.
And action.
I had no idea it was going to be a hit.
What are you drinking, Johnny? You say what kind is that?
Finished it already, man. It's straight
You
gone.
just finished it.
That was your second one already. It was a hefty pour you brought on.
Yeah,
Twice. Look at you.
it's smooth. It's smooth.
It's smooth.
Hey,
Not
Johnny,
to
you know what I miss? I miss the fact that that bourbon rye that I got you that one time when you came to Atlanta, and we just never did anything with it, did we? What happened? Did we leave it there?
What are you talking about?
Oh, you drank it. He's like, yeah, he's like, he's like, he said that.
talking about Willis?
That was appreciated.
What?
That was,
Which time? Which times am I gonna? Which time?
it's when what's your boy's name that used to work with you? The lady killer.
Mike?
I think you. Yeah, remember we went to a few clubs.
Mike.
Yeah,
There's Mike.
yeah. Maybe he
forgot.
finished it.
I don't remember. I would have remembered that even without having this drink.
You guys heard that thing on Facebook? I think it's called is it caviar or something? Laviar maybe?
Caviar? That's an app to like Seamless or
Sure. Well, whatever it is, laviar or caviar or whatever it is, it's something where they give you like 3 whiskey tester bottles. And it's one of those things that you like subscribe
Oh,
to. Flaviar.
Flaviar.
That's
Yeah.
it. Flaviar,
Mhm.
yeah.
Caviar. Okay.
Yeah. They give
It's
you
like a membership. So
yeah.
you end up getting a big bottle of liquor at some point, but they give you like little tester bottles here and there.
Yeah.
But
Good enough for like one drink kind of thing, right?
after so many testers, if they have a special going on, because my cousin had it, he get a bottle. But I think he had the membership for 1 year, and I think he only got one big bottle. He just got testers every now and then. Which we took advantage of.
It's funny. I do
The membership was not that much, because I thought about getting it, but I just knew that it would be something else that I would have where I forgot that I was paying for something, and it went on too long, so I just don't do it.
Yeah.
I've been a Flaviar member for over 2 years now, and it's helped me discover new spirits I didn't even know existed. I love the tasting boxes because it gives you a sample of each one and you're not committing to a whole bottle. And so you can really pick and choose your flavors.
My girlfriend keeps getting invited to these virtual wine tastings, but because they're virtual, it's a lot more in abundance because, they can do it in...
Well, do they send the wine to her? She has to pick it up, or what happens?
To her. One of them sent like a bunch of meats and cheeses. We're just sitting there for St. Patty's. Like, what do you like? What's in the whole... What you like? What's in the whole full bottle? Like, okay.
Wow.
The charcuterie?
The charcuterie area. Bruno, do you go outdoor dining or anything? This is the last time I went. Am I the only...
You're the only person I have had any encounter with besides my mom and sister. And my girlfriend and her sister, my girlfriend and her daughter in Germany. But here in the States...
But wait, when you were in Germany, you didn't go out? You just stayed in the house?
We stayed in the house. The time when I went in October, we went out a little bit because things were better there than they are here. So yeah, people still had masks, but they were chin guards. But it wasn't as bad. But everyone did wear a mask anytime they went inside somewhere, like a store or whatever. So we went bike riding, and we took like pictures. She wanted pictures doing like yoga poses or like outside kind of like workout poses, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So we went out a few times. But this time, over there they're in a worse situation than we are here. And what I didn't know about Germany is not like other European countries that the president says, all right, mandate, boom, everyone listens. Germany apparently is more like the United States, where they have different states and they all kind of like, they do their own thing, and they have the chancellor can suggest, but they can't like demand shit. So over there, when I went this last time in March, things were a little more strict. So more things were closed. And like a week or so later, and I had to quarantine for 10 days after providing even a negative test, but even coming into it, I had a quarantine, so I couldn't even go out. And I didn't want to fuck around. It's a smaller town, and sure, nothing would have happened and nothing did. But I was like, nope, the second I step outside, that's where someone's going to be, or that's when I'm going to get a phone call. So I'm like, no, I don't want to fuck around. I don't want to fuck it up. I want to keep coming here, because I'm traveling on a non-married couple agreement declaration that we had to do.
Oh, wow.
That they have, yeah. And United States is thinking about doing that, opening it up for people from Europe and things like that over here too. They just did it sooner over there. So I went and we did all that stuff. And this time around, there were more people not wearing a mask at all in public. But yes, again, everyone respected. No one gave anyone a hard time when they went inside a store or inside anywhere. Everyone put on their mask. But walking around outside, no. Again, people looked at me like I was the weird one for wearing a mask. But this time it did, since it was getting worse, people were starting to become required to wear a mask, even in public, outside, outdoors. And cops started walking around now too, patrolling the shit. And my girlfriend one day, I would walk the dogs in the morning. She walked the dogs this one morning, and she told me later on, it's like, oh yeah, so police stopped me because I didn't go out and had a mask, and they were asking me, hey, what are you doing? You're supposed to be wearing a mask. So she had to come back in, get a mask, and then go out for walking the dog.
Oh wow!
Like, see, I told you, it's that one time you think they're not gonna check. That's when they fucking go and check you. Yeah. I was like, and you're lucky that they just said, oh, that you just live here, like near here. And I think she was I think she was finished and was walking back to where she lived. Because if not, then they could have been dicks and given her a ticket or something,
Yeah.
How much is the ticket?
I don't know. But whatever it is,
crazy, man.
Unnecessary money spent, just throwing away money for no reason.
How do you feel about the destruction of our constitutional rights, forcing us to wear a mask, right? Yeah. And so then the moderator's like all nervous, asking me the question. He's like, well, we got a question here at 10:11 that says, what do you think about our constitutional rights? Some people are like pro-mask, some people are anti-maskers, and this anti-masker chimes in. And so I said, hey, listen, There's a bunch of rules. Actually, I told a story. I told a story about being in the Navy. Yeah. I'm not wasting my brain cells thinking about this. This is not something that I am going to spend any time thinking like, what, you can't tell me that. It's like, oh, you know what? By the time I got done with that, I already bought my soda and I left.
Yeah, and every once in a while, it'll kind of dawn upon me that like wearing the mask for however many minutes actually doesn't get in the way of anything I'm trying to do that day or in life.
Yeah. Do I like it? No. Just leave me alone. You win. I'm wearing a mask so that you don't freaking talk to me. Yeah, how you like that? Bro. Cool. Yeah. Let's move on. I got stuff I got to do.
Now the end is near. And so I feel a final curtain.
You still singing?
Man, no. I mean, here.
And all I wanna say is let's stay together, loving you whether times are good or bad.
And then like,
you got your keyboard.
Nothing professionally. You know, it's funny. I'm about to swing by Groove. Hopefully it's open. We'll see. After Comedy Cellar Friday, I'm hoping I can get in.
Do they have like open mic or something, Groove?
Nah, just to go and hear them groove.
Hear them groove.
It's been a long time.
Man.
Is that place we went to that one time? Where it's like wall to wall, like
yeah. Oh yeah. That's Bruno.
And then there was a girl that was playing that just like decided to sing that or was singing that night. Alexis, right? Or something?
Yes. I remember this.
Is that night? Is that place?
That's the place. I've only been to a few places with you, Bruno, and that one I think is the most predominant. That's the one in the East Village. I think right off McDougal.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. We went there. We sat in the back. There's like a bar. The bathroom's like downstairs.
It kind of like wrapped around on the side, kind of, and then the stage is over in this corner.
Stage here, and then you had the bar.
Yeah.
And then you had the yeah.
I think we did go there, Darren.
Okay.
Darren, I'll send you some videos if I get in. If it happens.
Yeah, please do, because I haven't been in any of that stuff in years now.
Do you know people that still in the city that still do that stuff? Or?
No, man. I mean, I think a lot of people stopped for a while, so I think if they started back up, it's probably just like neighborhood locals or new bands.
City Winery they opened up a new one over by Chelsea Market on the water. They have that new outdoor, like on the almost like a pier that's steps on the water, right by the trip. Anyway, they have a whole concert series. Rufus Wainwright.
Is that the first city winery in New York?
No, but it's the biggest one.
Oh, okay. Where was the other one?
There's one in Rockefeller Center by the tree.
Oh, okay.
And there was one that just closed, I think. I can't remember what it was. But this one's opening up. So, but nothing beats. I got a buddy of mine, the guy I told you about, this Lionel Richie show. He does, casting, not casting, central casting. He does extra work, but feature extra work. So he's always every other day he's getting tested.
Yeah.
He's constantly that kind of too, but it's because it's becoming. It's like constantly having to go to the fucking urgent care just to get a test, just to say hello to somebody. It's crazy.
I did this gig in Brooklyn. It was for like box fulfillment. We set up like these things. They hired one of the production companies I work with because they just needed people. And one time they did it in Jersey City, and this time they did it in Brooklyn. They have an office. I don't know. I got off the first stop in Brooklyn.
As of what train?
The A.
Go by.
I mean, I could kind of see the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah, you go by. Next time you're there, let me know, man. It's like right by my house.
So this company they have their head office there, and so we went in. I went in 3 days of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I was only scheduled for Monday, Tuesday. In the last minute, they were like, "Oh yeah, we'll do Wednesday." So anyway, every other day they do in-house. At the start of the day, they have a lady that comes in and they have like their own little lab thing for like a quick test. Free, obviously. And before anything happens, before anything starts, boom, you get tested.
See, I think if I was getting tested as often as you were, Johnny, then maybe I would be like, oh, this is pretty cool. But I have to come back here and then be around my mom.
Well, that's a whole other story. Like, I completely.
Like, if I lived by myself, then I'd probably be a lot more daring.
Yeah, you can't.
Daring would be daring.
Alec Baldwin discharged a prop firearm on the New Mexico movie set of Rust, sadly killing the film's cinematographer and wounding the director. Director of photography Galena Hutchins died Thursday after being injured when the prop gun was, quote, discharged by Baldwin, the Western's producer and star. Hutchins had been transported by helicopter to the University of New Mexico Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. A spokesperson from the movie set said in a statement with their condolences that they have halted production and, quote, will be providing counseling services to everyone connected to the film as we work to process this awful event.
William Shatner, back on Earth after hitching a ride aboard Blue Origin, the rocket company owned by Jeff Bezos. This is the moment that the Star Trek legend, the original Captain Kirk, experienced zero gravity after setting a new record as the oldest person in space at 90 years young.
What you have given me is the most profound experience I can imagine. I'm so filled with emotion about what just happened. It's extraordinary, extraordinary.
That's amazing. Wow.
I am overwhelmed.
The Gents of 3.5.
Well, all right.